I don't know if you guys know, but I'm here in Tennessee, but it is hotter than blazes out here. And that's the crazy black lab. Bailey, hush. It's always fun coming in here. You got to check for wasps and everything. Those things will bomb you out of nowhere. But no, today we are going to go put out a little rack rock for the little bucks we got running around, since it is still early in the summer, and try to help with their antler growth some and get a few more trail cam pics. So stay tuned. Okay, so we got our bucket of water. Stuff we're going to be putting out today. It looks like it's, let's see, I've never used this before, have no clue how it works, but it's called Rack Up by Evolved Habitats. And according to the bag, in the spring and summer, this is a heavy consumption mineral by bucks for antler growth, and as well for the does feeding fawns. Helps them as well. And it says for the best results, you clear the soil 4 feet in diameter and add 6 to 8 gallons of water, but it says mixed contents of bag with 6 to 8 gallons of water. We've only got about 4.5, but we'll work with what we got. We'll mix it with a stick when we get out there. So we'll get to our spots and see you guys in a sec. And this is like super overgrown down here. Was not expecting that. And not only that, I forgot the rake. So I'm going to unload our stuff and go back and get the rake. Okay guys, so first off, I'm going to try to not get ticks or poison ivy on me. That's probably going to be a big ask. But anyway, our trail cam is right there on this tree here. Right there on that tree. And we've got some ferns growing out in front of it that we need to knock down. According to the bag of the minerals that we're putting out, it says to clear out a 4-foot area free of vegetation. I don't know that we're going to get a 4-foot area free of vegetation with the ground cover that's down here. So we're going to do the best that we can. 4 feet is not that big. However, there's a big rock right here where I really want to put it. So let's go closer to the tree. And we're just going to rake back everything that we can. All right, honestly, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. Looks pretty good. So the bag says to mix with 6 to 8 gallons of water. So like I said, I've got about 4.5 or 4 to 5 right there. So let's do that. Oh man, I will say it does smell good. I'm not really sure what it smells like, but it's almost like a pixie stick or something. So we're just gonna pour this in here. All right. And I brought nothing to mix it up with. However, nature doth provide. This one looks good. Either way, I think that's good enough. And then it says just to spread it, so. We're gonna have the sludge in the bottom. Yeah, we got the most of it. Redneck quality, 100% results. And we've got one more spot to do on the property. So we will, I'll find another stick. So we will see you guys at the next spot. Now knowing that you're supposed to mix this stuff with the water, I think I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in the bucket before I fill it up with water. That way it gives it a little more of a chance to mix around. Okay, so seriously, y'all, got to show off the garlic harvest this year. Came out great. Got some massive bulbs this year. See, compared to fist size, it's about half, a little over half my fist. But got them down here in the basement curing right now. But oh my gosh, my wife is cooking goulash tonight, and it smells absolutely amazing. Now let's get this bucket filled and get this other spot planted. And off we go. All right, so anyone that has watched the first episode of Trail Cam Tuesday knows what this place is. This is the feeder location that has the empty feeder with literally like a trash bag and duct tape over it, because the daggum squirrels and raccoons keep chewing through the lid. There's literal holes in there. There's probably a daggum squirrel living in there by now. Let's get this other jug. So since we're already in the clear, we should just be able to. Now, just for reference, the trail camera is right there. I can't really see on the camera to point it to you, but it's right there on the tree. So we're about 15 feet away, which should give us pretty good framing. Man, this stuff does not dissolve very well. I guess that's why they say 6 to 8 gallons of water instead of just like 4.5, because then you end up with clumps. But I'm sure the deer don't mind. It's probably just concentrated minerals, right? We'll go with that philosophy. Again, I don't get paid to deer hunt. I don't get paid to make YouTube videos. I'm not monetized. I'm just doing this because I think it's kind of cool. And I don't know. I think we do interesting stuff around here. But yeah, there is no telling what is going to happen this fall whenever hunting season actually starts up. We did the garden entirely different this year, so I probably need to do a video over that just to show you what we did, because it's doing freaking awesome. And I'm really hoping this is the first year that we've grown cantaloupes and watermelons over a cover. So I'm really looking forward to see how those turn out, to see if they actually, you know, turn out a little better, since they're not going to get choked out by the grass and stuff. But yeah, guys, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, we've got the building out there. I haven't even done a video over the building. Probably should at some point. Actually, you know what? We'll do a drive-by as we end this video out and kind of give you a look at that. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, keep up with what we're doing, because it don't stop around here anytime, any day of the year. We got hunting, fishing, living every day. So, and gardening, rabbits, chickens, and, you know, all that good stuff too. But anyway, all right, my guys, peace out, and we're going to do a drive-by of the building, and we will shut this thing out. Thanks. See ya.